Hi guys, it's Omer from MMOs.com. Do a quick second look gameplay video for Battlerite, a free-to-play MOBA developed and published by Stunlock Studios. I'll spend 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out. Makes comments if you guys do want to play Battlerite or just learn more about it. Do check out the whole review on MMOs.com on the link below. So let's go and get started. This is a second look gameplay video. I've played about 40 hours of Battlerite so far, and it's a game I enjoy quite a bit. I did a first look already, but my first look was back when the game was buy to play. The game is now free to play, and it took them quite a while to do that. I think the game went free to play on November 8th of 2017. Whereas they intended to go free to play, I think, shortly after their CBT launch, or their early access launch, but for some reason it took them a year. But now that the game is free to play, it's actually quite popular. Over 37,000 daily active users on Steam, which is quite good. Not sure why this match is taking a while to start. Here we go. It's a 2v2, 1v1, and 3v3 MOBA, and it plays a lot like Stunlock Studios' previous games. I forgot the name of the previous game for some reason. Anyway, we're doing a 2v2 game right now. It's a casual game. I've been playing again about 40 hours. Played ranked mostly with my friends. I've gotten to low plat so far as my peak, but I didn't play solo yet. Just play with a bunch of buddies. It's a very skill-oriented game. Literally every single attack has to be individually aimed, which makes a lot of room for basically big plays in the game. It's a pretty straightforward game as well. It's a MOBA without the minions and everything, and it's basically a MOBA with just the fun stuff. Get the objective in mid, and we got the objective. There's only one objective of the game as well. It spawns in the mid every minute or so when that little meter fills up over there. And every attack has to be individually aimed, which is remarkable. It creates a very satisfying experience when you pull off a really good combo or when you just do a lot of damage. I'm playing a healer, support character, the cutest lolly character in the game. Obviously, she's my main. I'll show you my stats with her in a moment. In fact, it's pretty ridiculous if you see my stats. I have so many games played as Pearl, the cute character I'm playing right now. I do want to say the game has changed a decent amount since it's since the game's early access. It's a much more polished game now that the game is free to play. Huge player base, and they've added quite a bit more cosmetics to the game as well. So cosmetics in a game like this gives you a reason to keep playing. It's the first team gets a 3 first wins. Again, this is a casual game. I suspect we're going to stomp. But yeah, so far so good. We got the 527 damage over here. Total score. Adds up your damage, protection, and disables. Though these numbers don't exactly mean too much because obviously in a certain game somebody might get ganked right away and they won't get a lot of score. What's really fun about this game is just the simple skill cap. Okay, you have a handful of abilities. They have cooldowns. And when you're playing one-on-one, it can be incredibly intense. It's some of the most fun core gameplay mechanics I've seen in a MOBA in a long time. I mean, I enjoy games like League and Dota, but in a game like League and Dota, you play for about an hour and you get like maybe 20 minutes of gameplay, like 20 minutes of actual action. Whereas in a game like Battlerite over here, the previous game was Battlerite Champions, just came to me now. In a game like Battlerite, the entire game is action-oriented, which is incredibly fun. Basically, the entire time you're on the edge of your seat, and it creates some pretty impactful games. And no, I'm not being paid to say that. I wish I was. I would tell you if I was. Alright, this is going to be a complete stomp. I want to show you my stats after this game, too. I am a total one-trick character in Battlerite. I've been playing Pearl literally every single game. This guy got MVP this time. But we are absolutely dominating these guys. My next game might be a quick ranked one. And there's some customization as well. They did make some other changes to the way customization worked between early access and release. Previously, you had to kind of choose your upgrades in between rounds. Now you get to get all your upgrades right from the get-go. They're called your loadout. You can see everyone's loadouts on the screen over here as well. So it's a bit more fair, and you get all the upgrades right away rather than, sometimes if you win 3-0, you don't get to see your last upgrades. That was the case back when the game was in early access. And it's just really fun with the twitchy combat because you have a counter as well, and it's all about doing things correctly. And if I do my Q, I got petrified. You can't counter AoEs anyway. Man, these guys are just getting dunked. So you have only a handful of attacks. So it doesn't really get too complicated. I have my Q, space, E, and R, and F as well. If I click Shift, left click, it changes my shift attack as my left attack as well, and we got a complete stomp. Man, poor guys. They just got destroyed. Ripperoni. But I've been playing this game again since it went free to play quite a bit, and I've been enjoying it a lot. If you like games like League, Dota, Here's the Storm, but you don't want to deal with the bullshit of all the minions and too many objectives, this gets right to the core combat mechanics. And it's a game that has a bit of a skill, a bit of a learning curve, but fortunately now that it went free to play, there's a ton of people in the game, which makes finding matches, balanced matches, much easier. So it's a game, if you weren't super hardcore in Dota and League, I would say it's hard to get into. However, now that the game has a huge player base, it's much easier to get into. So let's bust out my profile over here. I have 192 matches, not great, but let's see my champions over here. I have 191 games played as Pearl, 61.3% win rate, and my next most is, I have, looks like 0 games on any of these other characters. I got 1 game on Jade, and that's literally it. So I am a complete one-trick pony in this game. And there's achievements and quests. Like, these little features in the game, they weren't here in early access, and they give you a reason to just keep coming back and doing your dailies on here, claim these rewards, open these wonderful chests. There's a lot more options for cosmetics in here too, and they're quite good, actually. One of my big complaints with the early access was there just weren't a lot of cosmetics, and it gives people something to work towards, honestly. And they're kind of nice, and I'm sure they'll add more in the future as well. One of the big complaints though is, you don't have all the heroes for free unless you buy the full all hero access pack. But as a free-to-play gamer, you can actually unlock the heroes you want if you grind them out in the game. Let's go play a ranked version, okay? None of this. Six matches for replacements. You queue for 2v2 or 3v3. There is 1v1 you can do as well if you're playing with friends in private lobbies. But Battlerite is not a 1v1 game. It's a 2v2 or 3v3 game. It's not balanced around 1v1, which creates some pretty funky matchups. But still, I actually enjoy doing a lot of 1v1 because you can really learn how to play a character and how to counter another character if you do 1v1s. And a quick matchup. Now we're playing ranked. We got the warm-up game out of the way. Let's go dunk some people. Skip the cinematic. Well, another small concern, or rather complaint I have with this game, very small one, is that this lobby over here takes a while. We have to wait till people choose their loadouts. And the game lets you change your loadouts either in the lobby screen or in the game right now. And the reason for that is you can actually adjust your loadouts to match your opponents. I'm going with my main loadout basically every single time, and I've already saved these already. So again, not every Pearl player or Jade player or is going to be the same because they have slightly different loadouts. But I do want to say it does feel like there are very few viable builds. I mean, that was my big complaint with early access. At least when I'm playing Pearl, it just seems like certain abilities are just better than other abilities. Where like I'm never going to choose certain loadouts. Like some abilities just feel kind of worthless. But again, the game is still relatively young, and I'm sure they're going to fix all that stuff eventually. So it takes a while for people to pick their loadouts and click confirm. So it's got this little up to 70-second waiting before a match begins. But that's just me being impatient. It's no big deal. Time to face these jokers. Let's see how we do. We have a healer and a DPS, and they have a DPS and healer as well. Should be a fair matchup. Again, these are my placements. I think I'm going to do well. We landed our silence over there. Blocked the counter. Oh, we couldn't dodge that. Ripperoni. Gave myself a shield. Again, it just feels, the combat just feels so great in this game. It's honestly, I love League of Legends. I like Dota. I've played those games for years. But I do want to say the combat in, I just hit that guy's counter, my bad. It just feels so rewarding. Rip, they got the objective. Individually aiming, you wouldn't think individual aiming attacks feels this good, but it just feels remarkable. Literally everything has to be aimed. And the difference between a good player and a great player is tremendous. And a good player will just absolutely dumpster people. That was actually a really bad ultimate because everyone's got basically a mobility attack, and I didn't wait for their mobility to use my ultimate. Ultimates are very easily dodgeable, but luckily you get the charges pretty quick. Guy hits my counter. Oh, we silenced him. We are good. Let me heal my teammate as well. Let's do a charge attack. Guy's trying to hit me over there. Oh, I whiffed. Man, this guy hits my counter every single time. Oh god. We are donezo. Ah. Oh. Alright, we'll win the second round. I'll blame my teammate. Let's look at this. Let's look at the deeps. Alright, let's look at the deeps. Let's look at the protection. He's got 313 points. I got 965. Ripperoni. And he's not even a healer. I'm a healer. But again, Pearl is very strong. I've played quite a bit of Pearl. It's alright. We're going to shake it off, and we're going to win the next one. It's first of 3 wins anyway, so the game isn't over yet. And previously you had to power up individual loadouts and upgrades in between rounds. Now you get to do all of that fun stuff before the game begins, and I think that actually makes a lot more sense. The one odd mechanic is in games like League and Dota, you can kind of, there's a champion select process. Here you just queue with friends and you play against opponents. So if you happen to get really bad matchups, there's really nothing you can do. You can change your loadouts, but you can't change champions once it begins. Oh, I missed that. Oh man, disaster. Bad start. Oh no! That was awful. We can heal ourselves a bit, but we can only heal up to a certain amount. This guy took some damage as well though. Oh, I hit his counter, my bad. That guy hits my counter every time, and I just got done. This was a disaster. Shake it off. We're gonna win 3-0 next. All right, we're gonna do the reverse sweep, and we're gonna come back. All right, that's the play. That's the play. This round is on me 100%. 100% my fault. I just got dunked right away. Wasted my escape move, which is my space. And if my escape is down and my counter is gone, I am out of trouble. All right, we're gonna do the reverse sweep, and we got the win. All right, it's coming, boys. It's coming. I have no doubt. No doubt gaming. You can whack these little dummies over here as well if you want. So every character's got, again, only 4 main abilities. R, which is like, it requires some of your charge. And your ultimate, which requires 4 points of charge, your full meter. If you hold shift, you get 2 more abilities as well. Changes your left click and my E for my character. So there's enough complexity as well. And each of these, again, have to be individually aimed. There's a lot of skill with that, which is, I think, the best part of Battlerite. Again, this guy's hit my counter. Oh, he didn't hit my counter, but the other guy did this time. And we're going to heal through this. Alright, he didn't hit my counter that time. Rip. Oh, man. Well, I can give myself a shield. Drop my bubble over there. Alright, nobody goes... This is so important to go for the objective in mid, because that gives you heal and charge. Alright, my teammate's going YOLO, 1v2. He's doing work. Heal him up. Oh, we got this round, boys. Like I said, the reverse... Oh, I hit this counter. Derp. Oh, God. You might get a bubble. We'll drop that over there. That's going to be... Oh, no. Don't die, buddy. Alright, we wasted the other guy's ult. So we can win this. We can win this. I got my ultimate, but we're not going to waste it this time. We're going to try doing a little bit better with it. Nice. Can't counter that, so I should not have tried. Oh man, give myself the shield. The juke. Oh man, I can't believe it hit me through it as well. Enemy slain. Alright, we gotta juke this shit. Juke this shit. We got this, boys. The reverse. Oh god, the one-on-one. Here we go. Oh, alright. I have no doubt, boys. No doubt. Yeah, hit me, buddy. Hit me. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for that. He's gonna jump out of it, though. No, he's not. He could have jumped out of it, but he didn't. We're gonna put him over there. Give him the auto clicks. Where are you going, son? Huh? Where are you going? Oh, you can ult me? Got him. Again, it's if you play correctly, you can basically dodge every single attack and counter their attacks and land your hits. So it just feels it can get so intense because as the round is dragging out, as time drags on, the map gets smaller and smaller, which forces really intense encounters. I personally, I like both 2v2 and 3v3, and it gives you enough variety over there. I mean, they both have their own, pros and cons, and it really just changes the game up a bit. And even though I've played for 40 hours, and it seems like it gets repetitive, it's a game you can play for a long while because there's always room to improve. And let's be real, again, I love League and Dota, but just there's so much build-up in League and Dota. I mean, you might have a 30-minute game, and then it's just thrown in 1 second. You know, one team fight can determine the game. That guy's invis. He's gonna hit me. He missed anyway. All right, we're gonna fight this guy down here. I'm gonna drop my wall over there, which slows down bullets as they go through it, and slows down enemies as well. Oh god, I got petrified. My teammate. Oh god, that stun lasted way too long. I am in trouble. Give myself the shield. All right.
Enemy team claimed the ore.
They got the ore. Okay, this is rough. Hit me. All right. 1-on-1, I can do well over here. Hit that. No, my teammate. Heal it. Got you, buddy. Kill this guy first. All right, we got him. Nice. Okay. 2-on-1. Oh god. I gotta heal myself. Hell yeah. Easy. See, you stay alive and you get him. Here's the reverse. Here's, like I said, the reverse. 0-2 to 3-2. Let's get this win, boys. Let's get this win. Like I said, it gets very intense. And I've been loving this game since I started playing it in early access. There's a lot to like over here, and I'm really glad it's doing well as a free-to-play title. It is a breath of fresh air as well, because while Bloodline Champions, the predecessor to this game, was similar, it just wasn't nearly as polished. That's one of the big complaints with Bloodline Champions and why it didn't succeed. This is a very polished experience. The netcode is pretty solid. It's just, give it a try. I mean, you might not like it, but each round is short. Even if you lose a round, it's no big deal. You go right to the next one. We landed our AoE. Beautiful, beautiful start. Good, now this guy's by himself. I don't want to hit his counter. Alright. We're doing well, we're doing well. Hit our auto attacks. Get this hit. Let me get my heals off over here. Get my counter. Oh man. Alright, we jump away from this. Dodge that. Heal my teammate. Get some autos in there. Counter that. No, you blocked it, buddy. I wanted to eat that. Alright, time's up. We're moving out of the way for that ultimate. We caught all three. Well, he's got 4 ult charges with that. We caught 2 of them inside. Enemy team got the orb, which is unfortunate, but I'm not going to hit your counter this time. This guy always hits my counter, which means the fact that this game was this close is oh god. We got him, boys. Hit him. Oh god. One more hit. We got this guy. Let's get him, boys. Oh, he jumped out. It was so obvious he was going to jump out, but I had to try something. My teammate died. I can pick that up for a free ultimate. Charge. I got him, boys. I got him. No jump for you, buddy! You used that shit! I should put him next to the heals, though. Easy game, boys. Easy! The reverse sweep, the 0-2 to the 3-2. And that's why this game can be incredibly fun. There's a lot to like here, honestly. Even if you don't like MOBAs even, this is not a traditional MOBA. You're not just last-hitting minions all day. The core combat is really fun. And it's been a while since I've played a new MOBA-style game and that I've had a lot of fun with. And since early access, a lot has changed. Again, you have a much more you have a better loadout system. You can do the loadouts even before the game begins. You just click on your hero over here. You can do loadouts over here. Set your own loadouts. You can make a new one. You can see which abilities you like and put them on. And there aren't that many, which I like, because it can get very confusing if there's too many. So each ability has like 3 enhancements, and that's basically it. You know, it keeps things very simple. Not every ability. This actually only has one over here. So there aren't like pages and pages of shit. My only concern here is that some of these abilities are kind of worthless, which makes there only a handful of viable builds. So the customization isn't perfect, but even so, it's still a lot of fun. But if you like what you see, I recommend giving Battlerite a try. Honestly, it's a game, one of my favorite launches of 2017, and it's worth checking out. We got a lot more skins as well. You got mount skins, and the game is fairly generous with loot boxes too. You get them for leveling up. Let's open another one of these gold ones, and let's see if we get some awesome skins. Let's get those legendaries. We got a mount, not bad. And you get tokens, you can unlock other goodies with those. But yeah, if you like the game, check it out. I'm liking it. Later, guys.